At Stamford Bridge, during the friendly clash between Chelsea and Bayer Leverkusen, 18-year-old new signing Willian Estêvão, bought for a whopping £30 million, burst onto the scene in spectacular fashion, sending the entire stadium into a frenzy. Just 18 minutes in, he fired the opening goal, planted a kiss on the Chelsea crest in front of the shed end, and instantly won over the fans with his blistering pace, silky skills, and an unexpected chemistry with Cole Palmer. The British media quickly dubbed him EsteWOW, while supporters hailed him as Chelsea's new Brazilian gem, lighting up King's Road. The burning question now, is this the start of a true Chelsea superstar? Landing Estevão was a masterstroke of chess-like strategy by Chelsea. Back in June 2024, while many top European clubs were still watching from the sidelines, the Blues swooped in with the decisive move, striking a £30 million deal with Palmeiras. The contract was signed then and there, but with a special clause. Estevão's transfer would only be finalized once he turned 18 in May 2025. From that moment on, Stamford Bridge reserved a spot just for this young talent from São Paulo. Before stepping foot in Europe, Estevão had already carved out a clear playing identity. Smooth dribbling, explosive bursts of speed over short distances, and a versatile finishing ability with both feet defined his game. Fearless against any opponent, unshaken by pressure, he carries the spirit of a seasoned warrior despite his youth. Once the FIFA Club World Cup wrapped up, all formalities were completed, and Estevão officially arrived at Chelsea. And what a debut it was. Just 18 minutes on the lush turf of Stamford Bridge turned into an unforgettable moment. His opening goal came from a sequence that showed he's not just a goal hunter, but a fierce warrior ready to dive into every hot spot. It all started with a fierce defensive tackle deep in Chelsea's own half. The Blues won back possession and launched a lightning-fast counter-attack. Marc Cucurella received the ball, pushed it forward to Cole Palmer near the edge of the box. Palmer's shot smashed against the crossbar. The rebound was there for the taking, and only one player reacted fastest, Estevão. He sprinted into the gap and unleashed a thunderous volley. The ball nestled perfectly into Leverkusen's net. In that instant, Stamford Bridge erupted. Estevão raced straight toward the shed end, kissed the Chelsea badge on his chest, then spread his arms wide to soak up the wild roar of the crowd. In those fleeting seconds, the boy from São Paulo captured the hearts of London's faithful completely. But Estevão's impact went far beyond just that goal. From the very first minutes, he showed an incredible understanding with Cole Palmer. Astonishing, considering they'd only been training together for a week. There was a moment when Palmer slipped a perfectly timed through ball, slicing Leverkusen's defense wide open for Estevão to sprint forward and whip in a dangerous cross for Cucurella. Another time, Palmer cheekily flicked a heel pass that set Estevão free, leading to a shot that was blocked just inches from goal. Their interplay felt like the work of longtime teammates, not two young players still finding their rhythm. Estevão's influence on Chelsea's play was immediate and electric. With his daring dribbling and explosive bursts of pace, he constantly stretched Leverkusen's backline, forcing them deeper than they planned. Every risky move he made, from slick turns to shake-off pressure to surprise outside foot flicks, drew excited gasps from the stands. Even when he opted to shoot instead of passing, the crowd was thrilled, sensing the fearless spirit of a young talent unburdened by nerves or doubt. As the second half kicked off, manager Enzo Maresca shook things up front. Palmer was subbed off, replaced by Pedro Neto on the right wing. This tactical tweak pushed Estevão off his usual flank and into a central role, playing as a classic number 10. This was a whole new challenge. On the wing, Estevão had space to burst forward and exploit the gaps behind defenders. But in the middle, he had to operate in tighter quarters, constantly under pressure from Leverkusen's defensive midfielders. Naturally, his speed of play and chance creation dipped slightly. For the remainder of the half, Estevão took a more subdued approach. He focused on linking midfield with attack, dropping deeper to receive the ball, turning under pressure, and switching play wide to Neto and teammates to unlock space. Though less explosive than before, this phase revealed another side of his game: versatility. Within one match, he seamlessly switched between two very different attacking roles, an electrifying winger and a creative playmaker, while still making his mark. That's a hugely positive sign for Chelsea, especially in the brutal environment of the Premier League, where adaptability is one of the most valuable weapons any young player can wield. The moment the final whistle blew, Willian Estêvão instantly became the talk of every headline and social feed. His debut wasn't just a first step at Chelsea, it sparked a wave of excitement sweeping through the media and fans worldwide. The British press was quick to shower praise on the 18-year-old. The Sun ran a bold headline calling him EsteWOW, highlighting the wow factor in every move he made. They applauded his attacking flair, slick dribbling, and surprisingly strong defensive work, a major plus for such a young forward. They detailed his willingness to track back, press relentlessly, and apply pressure on Leverkusen's defenders. Meanwhile, the Daily Mail zoomed in on Estevão's viral impact on social media, quoting fan reactions and viral clips that hailed him as the world's best young talent, a special player, and even tipped him as a future #1 star at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea fans, both inside the stadium and online, rode the emotional wave too. Clips of Estevão kissing the Chelsea badge in front of the shed end were shared tens of thousands of times within hours. Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok flooded with fan cams of the young phenom, paired with heartfelt captions like, "This is a moment I'll remember for life," and "A star is born in West London." Some supporters even dared to compare him with Brazil's legends, Kaká, Ronaldinho, and Neymar, pointing to the blend of skill, speed, and teenage confidence he displayed. Of course, everyone knows the road ahead will be tough and full of challenges, but for many, what Estevão showed in just 90 minutes was enough to believe in a bright future. At the post-match press conference, Chelsea's head coach Enzo Maresca couldn't hide his smile when asked about Estevão's performance. The Italian boss said, "He's very, very young. For sure, as I said yesterday, he is going to help the team. He's a fantastic player." Maresca shared how quickly Estevão adapted to life at Cobham, building strong bonds with his teammates, especially Cole Palmer, with whom he showed remarkable chemistry throughout the first half. The coach emphasized that off-the-pitch integration is just as crucial for a young player to unlock their full potential. But the 45-year-old manager didn't shy away from issuing a reality check about the risks of piling too much expectation on an 18-year-old's shoulders. "He's a fantastic player. He's very young, is a happy boy, and is always laughing, typical for a Brazilian guy. We want to keep him happy. With him, we need to pay a little bit more attention because, first of all, he's from another part of the world, and also he's very young. So we need to pay attention, not put him under pressure. Give him happiness, give him time. He needs to adapt, and hopefully we can give him minutes to make him even happier. But for sure, he's a talented player." Maresca closed his remarks with a promise. Chelsea will protect and provide the best environment for Estevão's growth. He reminded everyone that the club has learned from past mistakes of burning out young talents too quickly, and this time patience will be the key. That moment when Estevão charged into the box, unleashed that thunderous volley, and sprinted to the shed end to kiss the Chelsea badge perfectly captured the spirit of a newcomer, hungry to give his all. In just 90 minutes, Estevão showed exactly why Chelsea were willing to invest £30 million to bring him over from Palmeiras. His silky skills, explosive pace, seamless link-up with Cole Palmer, and confident mindset at just 18 made fans believe this isn't just a future star, but potentially a key player right from the start. Looking ahead, of course, the journey to conquer the Premier League will be long and grueling. But if he maintains his form, sharpens his decision-making, and keeps building his stamina, Estevão could become one of the standout names of the 2025-26 season. And then, the image of this new prince of King's Road, wearing those bright orange boots, striding confidently across Stamford Bridge's turf, won't just be a fleeting memory from a friendly in August. It could be the opening chapter of a long story. The story of a Brazilian boy who came to London to carve out his own legend.